All right. So anyone in the casino world knows that loyalty programs are, well, they're kind of vital, right? I mean, it's keeping those players happy and coming back for more. That's the name of the game.
Oh, absolutely.
But managing all those gifts and rewards, all those moving parts,
It gets complicated.
yeah, it can be a real headache.
For sure.
So we're going to do a deep dive today into this platform that says they can make it all easier.
Oh, okay.
InfiGifts. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, I've seen them around. I'm curious to hear more about how they actually work.
Yeah, me too. So InfiGifts, this is a platform, and it's for casinos, obviously.
Right.
And it helps manage these loyalty programs, these gift programs, all the rewards and things that casinos are.
It's a big part of what casinos do.
Yeah, exactly. And they got to get it right.
For sure.
So what's interesting about InfiGifts is that they're not trying to be like a one-size-fits-all solution.
Right. I was going to say that's not really what casinos are looking for, right? I mean, every casino is going to have its own,
Its own vibe.
yeah, its own players, its own strategy.
Or everything.
Yeah, you can't just cookie cutter these programs.
Exactly. So it's not like, here's the InfiGifts program, go forth and use it.
No, it's more flexible.
Much more flexible. It's like a platform that casinos can tailor to their specific needs and goals.
That makes a lot more sense.
Right. So it's more like you said, a set of building blocks.
Exactly. And they give you different options, different ways to build that program.
So you're not locked into one specific way of doing things.
Nope.
I like that. So speaking of options,
Okay.
they actually offer 3 different, what they call tiers of gifting,
Interesting.
each with a different level of digital integration
Okay.
and player choice.
So like some are more tech heavy, some are more traditional.
Yeah, kind of. So we've got traditional plus, hybrid, and ultimate.
3 tiers. Got it. So walk me through them. Like what's the deal with traditional plus, Matt?
Okay, so traditional plus is the one that's closest to what you might think of as your classic, on-site giveaway kind of thing.
Okay, so like players earn points and then they go to like a redemption desk or something.
Exactly. They pick out the rewards right there.
Makes sense. So then hybrid, that's where the digital stuff starts coming
You
in.
got it. Hybrid kind of blends that traditional approach with some more on-demand digital rewards, like things that can be delivered straight to the player.
Oh, that's cool. So less waiting around at the casino.
Yep. And then there's ultimate gifting.
Ultimate. Sounds fancy.
It is. It's where you go full digital convenience.
Interesting. So everything's direct to player with that one.
Exactly. So casinos, they can kind of choose their own adventure here, right? They could go all in on the digital stuff with ultimate.
Right. Or stick with that more old school in-person vibe with traditional plus.
Or even do some kind of mix and match, right?
Yeah.
Pick and choose elements from each tier.
Right. Create something totally unique to their casino.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I was looking at some of the stuff that InfiGift sent over, and it looks like they've got a pretty smart setup for using licensed merchandise, especially for sports fans.
Oh, yeah. That's huge right now. Everyone wants that gear.
Totally. And it seems like a good way to create those different reward tiers. Offer different levels of cool stuff based on how many points or whatever the players have earned.
Yeah. And it just makes sense for casinos, right? They're all about entertainment.
Yeah,
And sports are a huge part of that.
exactly. And if you can tap into that fandom, that passion that people have for their teams.
And people love to show off that they're fans.
Exactly. Give them a way to do that with your casino's branding.
Right. It's like a win-win.
Totally. But why go through all the hassle of dealing with merchandise, right? I mean, why not just give out gift cards? Isn't that easier?
Sure, gift cards are practical. People like those. But think about it, a gift card, it's kind of impersonal.
Yeah, that's true. You could get a gift card anywhere.
Exactly. It doesn't really say anything about your casino. Now, a licensed jersey or a hat with your casino's logo on it, that's something special.
Yeah, it's like a walking billboard.
Yeah, exactly. And for the player, it's not just a gift card they'll spend and forget about. It's a trophy. It's a way to show off their loyalty to their team and to your casino.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Mhm.
It's about creating that emotional connection.
Exactly. And you know what else I like about InfiGifts? The way they structure their merchandise offerings.
Right. Yeah, tell me more about that.
Well, they've got different tiers of merchandise, right? So
Yeah.
you've got your premium brands like Nike, maybe some signed memorabilia, stuff like that.
Oh, wow. So the real high-end stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Then they've got some more mid-range options, maybe some cool apparel or accessories. And then you've got your more affordable items like keychains or hats.
Okay, so something for everyone.
Exactly. It's smart because it means they can cater to players at all different levels of spending.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So we've talked about the flexibility, the cool merch, the potential for creating that emotional connection with players.
Right.
But As a casino operator, I'm also thinking about my bottom line here.
It's
So convince me, how does InfiGifts actually make these loyalty programs more profitable? How does it boost that ROI?
All right, so think about it this way. How do most casinos manage their loyalty programs now?
Well, I imagine they've got, like, warehouses full of stuff.
Right, tons of inventory.
People to manage all that inventory.
Yep, staff for the on-site giveaways.
Dealing with all that leftover stock.
It's a logistical nightmare.
Sounds expensive.
It is. It eats into your profits. And that's where InfiGifts comes in. It streamlines the whole thing.
So less stuff gathering dust in a storeroom.
Exactly.
Fewer staff hours wasted on just moving stuff around.
Yep. Less waste in general.
Okay, that's starting to sound pretty good.
Right. And they've got all these features that make things easier. Digital redemption, direct-to-player shipping.
Oh, so instead of having to, like, physically hand someone a prize at the casino,
Right.
they could just, like, redeem it digitally and have it shipped to their home.
Exactly. No more lugging around a giant stuffed animal or whatever they won.
Yeah, no more trying to fit a prize in your suitcase on the plane.
Exactly. It's more convenient for the player, and it saves the casino money.
Smart. So less storage space needed, fewer staff hours.
Right. More efficient all around. And all those cost savings, they translate into a higher ROI for your loyalty program.
I see. So it's not just about making things easier, it's actually saving the casino money and making the program more profitable.
Exactly. And it creates a better experience for the player, too. Who doesn't love getting a personalized gift delivered right to their door? It just makes people feel valued.
Right, like the casino really cares about them.
Exactly. And that goes a long way in building loyalty.
So I guess the big takeaway here is that InfiGifts is trying to do something pretty different.
Yeah, it's not just another loyalty program. It's a whole new way of thinking about how to reward players.
And it seems like they've really put a lot of thought into how to make it work for both the casinos and the players.
Absolutely. And they're using some pretty smart strategies, like that tiered merchandise approach.
Yeah, that was a really interesting part of what they sent over. Being able to offer different levels of rewards, it just makes sense.
Yeah, it caters to everyone.
So if you're a casino out there and you're looking for a way to, really level up your loyalty program,
Make it more efficient, more engaging for players.
maybe even more profitable.
InfiGifts is definitely worth checking out.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah.
So to wrap things up today, we've talked about this platform, InfiGifts.
A flexible platform designed specifically for casinos.
Right. And they help manage these all-important loyalty programs, but they do it in a way that's really tailored to each individual casino.
Right. No cookie-cutter solutions here.
Exactly.
Hmm.
And they're using some really interesting strategies like we talked about with the licensed merchandise, those different tiers of rewards. It just all seems very well thought out.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about creating a better experience for the player, right?
That's what it's all about.
Because if the players are happy, the casino's happy.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you want to learn more about InfiGifts, and I think you should, their website is www.infigifts.com.
Lots of good info over there.
Yeah, you can really dig into all the details of how their platform works and all the different features they offer. So go check that out. And that's going to do it for this deep dive.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next one.